Keeping it with the manager theme, let's go to West Ham. As we reported just a little bit ago, it came out within the last hour that West Ham and David Moyes, their former manager, mutually agreeing to part ways. I'd like to hear a little bit about that decision and what you've learned, and also about his possible successor moving forward.
The decision, Paul, was communicated to David Moyes by David Sullivan, the West Ham owner. That brought to an end something that felt like it had been coming for quite some time. Because Moyes' contract was drawing towards a close, but there was so much speculation about this, it sort of felt a case of when rather than if he was going to be relieved of his duties, which didn't always seem to be the case because he was offered a contract previously, but the longer it went on without that being signed, despite him saying that it would be his decision at the end of the season, I think in recent times it was clear that it was going to be West Ham's decision, and they've decided to make it sooner rather than later, given recent results. We've got to say Moyes did a fantastic, historic job in his second stint at West Ham United and conducted himself with class, although the recent incident in the decision to prevent Tim Stuyton, the technical director, from entering the dressing room at the stadium and the training ground did not reflect well on anybody and suggested that the end was nigh. Now they turn the page over to his replacement, and it appears that that will be Julen Lopetegui, formerly of Wolves, Real Madrid, Spain, and so on. An agreement has been reached with him on terms to come in. It has not been signed just yet. He has been pursued by a number of clubs such as Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Villarreal, Al Ittihad in the Saudi Pro League, even Bayern Munich, I revealed earlier today, made an inquiry about him as they look to fill their vacancy. They made that inquiry as recently as today, but he is focused on West Ham. He wants to come to the club, and so I would expect those terms to be tied up pretty soon. There has been some scepticism among the West Ham fans over this impending appointment, but when you look at his track record and you look at West Ham, where West Ham want to go, then you would assume that he would be a pretty safe bet. It's a process that's been led by the technical director Tim Stuyton. He emerged as the favoured candidate after the initial top choice Ruben Amorim moved away from the process, and they're now close to landing Julen Lopetegui.
Our Premier League insider, David Ornstein, thank you very much. Let's take a closer look now at David Moyes' reported successor, Julen Lopetegui. He managed in the Premier League last season, taking Wolves from 20th to 13th. And as David mentioned, his resume, pretty impressive. Managed Porto, Real Madrid, and Sevilla, winning the Europa League with the latter in 2020. And notably has experience leading the Spanish national team.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.